There it is. Welcome back, everybody. Another episode of the BroCast. I am your boy, Sancho, and we got...
Silentknight371, just 3 today.
Just 3. What happened to the 7 and the 1?
No, because we did 3, just 3 before, and I liked it. So I'm going to go just 3 again.
All right. Then we're just Silent Night 3 this week.
All right, Silentknight371, just 3.
Just 3. All right. Well, as you can see from the title, the new radio station upgrades have been 50% implemented.
Okay.
I ran into some hiccups this week. But overall, I think, you can see some of the changes already. There's a third monitor there with a big old audio.
Yep, I saw that.
Audio board.
It's pretty dope.
I tried to switch our radio software over, and it worked for 2 days. Then it stopped working. So I went back to Play It Radio, and I'm going to stick with that one for a minute till I can get Radio DJ working again.
You know, it's all cyber warfare. They hacked you, they threw a couple glitches in there, a couple Trojan horses.
It was probably more likely I clicked the delete button on track rotation, trying to make a new track rotation, and somehow that corrupted a database, and everything I've tried to do to repair it didn't seem to work, and then I gave up. And I wanted to make sure it was working, so I falled back to the default, which is Play It Radio. You
see, it sounds like it was a couple Trojan horses in replacement for the Magnum. It's like, you don't want to tell them it's a Magnum horse, but, it's a Trojan horses,
Is that a Trojan horse that buys exclusively Magnum Trojans?
It's like Magnum horse is like one large pack, but a Trojan horse breaks off into a bunch of little... That reminds me of freaking asteroids. God dang it.
Asteroid. Oh, man.
Mother asteroids.
Is that the second or third time you've referenced asteroids?
Second time. I have a habit of repeating myself.
Well, repetition happens. So, the shit. So, anyways, I got that issue with the radio software semi-sorted out. We're fell back onto Play It Radio for now, but there's going to be a ton of changes. It's going to be more than just 2 songs and a sweeper repeated on repeat for the end of time. We actually have promos. We have ads in there now. I've broken it up with some jokes, some an advertisement for the BroCast here, a whole bunch of stuff, and makes it sound a lot more genuine, a lot more like a radio show, more engaging. Pretty soon there's going to be, I lost my train of thought.
Well, okay, so you said it was it's going to be more than 2 songs and a sleeper or 2?
A sweeper. So a sweeper is like a 10 or second track of like sound effects and maybe like a station ID, just to break up the music. And so the way I used to have it set up, it would do, like I didn't have ads on there, and I still technically don't. They're not paid ads. They're like 20-second little promos for our shows.
Right.
But the old rotation would play one song, another song, and then like a 15-second sweeper, and then one song, another sweeper. Just did that over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's all you would hear all day long.
So whatever happened to the theme song that you sent me, I was like, what do you think about this one?
That was, so with the music side of things, I pulled that out of my ass in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm still on it. It is something that will probably get redone here in the near future if I don't just produce the whole thing myself with my own audio software. Because I'll pull it up so everybody can kind of see what we got going on. Main display. Boom. So I use this software. It's called Audacity. It's completely free. It's pretty freaking awesome, really.
Right.
And I can use this to build out music tracks or radio sweepers, commercials, pretty much anything audio related. I can build it and edit it in here.
Okay.
And so I've been using this one, and then we have...
You are taking it to that next level for yourself.
The whole idea here, like I said, is constant upgrades. I start with foundations. Like imagine the website was just a block of concrete that I poured 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Now I came back and I threw some walls up on it.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, you can still see the stars when you look up, but at some point the roof will be there. You know what I mean? Like everything gets incrementally upgraded until it's in a better form.
Right.
Like I don't know if you saw the website previously.
Probably not, to be honest.
Well, I don't think I can pull up the old version, but this is the...
I'm selective with online capabilities, so it's like, it's still World Wide Web to me.
Right. Well, this is our actual website here. Okay. So this just got redone.
Who's this dude right here? I like this guy.
These are little brain creatures, man. That's our guy. That's our fucking little mascot, G.
Yeah.
So I added, we got radio station side. We got, I think this one takes us to the media library. Rob's got his own page. The stream boss is in there with the little video. Like all this was just added and redone yesterday, day before. So constant upgrades is the goal here. So I laid the foundations, and now I'm doing all the work to make everything pretty and fancy and legit for everybody.
So same question, different time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with you using the metaphor of concrete and now plastering up walls, how do you feel building this thing up and trying to make it elaborate and successful? And then the account of viewers that you have and people that are pouring into it, do you feel like you're still wanting to have that more clash of viewers? Or are you kind of like, no, I'm good with just building it up. I want it to be extensive and then let the website just kind of take off on its own?
So I think more the second part, but I'm already halfway through it, if that makes sense.
I use my hands, people. Sorry.
He's half Italian. He's speaking Italian. So I wasn't too worried about viewers at the beginning.
Sure.
Like I said, originally the whole radio thing was put together for me to have songs that were just live. Like it was a radio station for me to listen to without commercials. And then it just, well, screw it. I'm already streaming. Let's throw some gameplay in there.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm, messed up in the head, I tend to go hardcore into stuff and just start, all right, fuck it. Well, let's I can just do that. I might as well just do it. It takes 10 minutes to add it. You know what I mean? And so I put a lot of little placeholders in as I was putting all this crap together. And now I'm going in and deleting the placeholders with new content that's actually, stuff we produced and whatnot. So the viewers haven't been a focus just yet. I wanted to make sure all this stuff was there for them ahead of time. Mm-hmm. Like the Discord's there, the website's there looking good. We've got a backlog of live videos and some shorts edited. More are going to start happening because I'm done with this foundation and crap.
Yeah.
I don't have to spend time editing the website because it's just a matter of throw the new videos on there this week. Discord is the hub where I want everyone to coagulate at some point because that's where we can communicate. That's where all the updates are. There's games on there for all of us to play together as a community. So that will be the hub. Mm-hmm. And then the website itself is just, it's there for more like new people coming in. They can see the services and stuff we offer. But once they're in the Discord or whatever, or on their preferred application, the chats are all interconnected. Everything's hooked up so we can all talk to each other. We can all have a good.
Right.
So now that I'm at the point that all this foundational stuff's done, though, I'm going to be looking for those viewers. I'm going to be putting out content. Like I just put up 2 more videos, little shorts, before we popped on today, and I'll show you those real quick. They're one of them's for us here. What'd I do? Where'd the thing go? This one here. All right. Switch over. YouTube. View my channel. So these are 2 I just put up. And that's actually a radio promo for the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those sweepers that's going to break up the new songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured, what the heck? Promo for the radio station, slap some pictures in there of the horse being drunk and whatnot. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Video for YouTube. That gets its views and directs people to listen to the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made one for us. Oh, here it is. See, here you are.
Nice.
And same thing, this is a radio promo as well that I just added the pictures to.
Load sound.
What's that?
I thought it said don't load sound.
Oh, I think there was a button there that would do that. Oh yeah, man, like I said, we're at the point that...
So what kind of horse was it?
One that has a severe problem with drinking.
Oh. All right.
Hence why he was at the bar.
You know, I gotta ask. So, alcoholism, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're telling somebody that they have a severe, problem with alcohol, what does that classify as? Is that, hey, you have 3 beers a day? That's alcoholism. Or is it like, you know,
I don't think 3 beers a day would qualify as alcoholism.
Right.
A 12-pack a day to an 18-pack a day or more might be pushing it a little.
Right. Now, if you go through, let's say, a 12-pack, 18-pack in 2 days, 3 days, and then don't buy any more after that, you still moderate alcohol.
That's moderation.
All right.
I mean, alcoholism is like you fiend for it. You know? You get withdrawals if you don't drink, you know.
I gotta be careful because I've been known to be a Clydesdale in my literal life, so I don't want to destroy my family of people who think they like me over alcohol and alcoholism.
Don't worry. You know, we start to become too drunk, I'll whoop your ass.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So they say.
Well, you'll be too wasted to fight.
Sobriety check, huh?
See? See, if I can whoop your ass, you are too drunk. You go to the gym, and I'm fucked up.
Well, technically, at my age, anytime you raise your hands, you make sure it's kind of a in endowed.
What do you mean endowed?
In endowed, it's a big point, a big purpose. It's
a big word I just missed.
It's in endowed, so it's got to be a very large scenario for me to put my hands up.
I can actually agree with that. That's been my policy pretty much all my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't have the time, energy, or patience to deal with bullshit.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's bullshit when someone wants to fight me. Like, I'll tell you a quick story. If they're listening, I get a phone call from my buddy Jesse. Tells me that his neighbor Dustin really wants to fight me, wants to kick my ass because apparently someone else driving down his road had hit his dog at some point. And because my truck is loud, this is what cracked me up. I had this 94 Ford F-150 with a 351 Windsor in it. I think it was a gutless wonder. Like, you could put your foot to the floor and it would go 0 to 60 and eventually, right? This thing is fucking slow. But it had a 3-inch straight pipe exhaust. Like, there's no muffler. There's no cat. It's just loud. All right, I'm talking. I know you don't know. It's over your head. Loud-ass truck, okay? Loud truck, very slow. Make sense? So, he's got it in his head that, oh, my truck's loud. I'm clearly racing down his street. He's got to beat my ass now because I'm going to run over his fucking dog.
Okay.
So I have to go all the way. Like, I drive across town. I meet up with Jesse and my other couple of my friends. And at the end of their street, it's a dirt lot. It's the desert, you know. And there's fucking like 20 of us with like 6 trucks circling each other. And it's Dustin's drunk off his ass, just screaming at me, trying. The big thing back in the day was like, you never wanted to be the guy to swing first. You wanted to make, even if you wanted to fight somebody, that you were trying to guilt them to hit you first.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like that sneak attack where he's like trying to catch you off guard or something like that.
Yeah, or they'll be saying shit or like lightly pushing you, trying to get you to throw the first punch, and then they'll try to whoop on your ass.
Yeah.
It's so when the cops eventually show up, they can be like, "He started it. I was defending myself," you know. And I wouldn't fall for that trap, you know. Like I never did. So I was just like, Dustin, what the fuck, dude? And finally, what got him, I told him, I was like, dude, you want to take the truck for a fucking drive? It's not fast. You could put the foot to the floor, and I'll bet you won't even make it to your fucking house in 5 minutes from now. You know? So he jumps in the truck with me. He drives it, does a couple fucking burnouts there, or tries to do a couple burnouts, gets out and goes, yeah, that thing's a gutless piece of shit, man. I'm sorry. If the conversation completely switched to how bad the fuck my piece of shit truck was. But I was able to avoid the confrontation and fighting this fucking asshole over a dog I didn't run over.
Right.
You know,
90% of the time, back in our heyday, we were just like young brawlers. So you get out there and, you know, I actually have the passion for fighting, which I brought up before, but now I'm 39 years old. So it obviously turned to martial science and other things.
I no longer whoop the ass. I study the whoop the ass.
So it was like you go up against young brawlers and they get in there and they throw their haymakers. I've thrown haymakers. They throw their wide punches. I've thrown wide punches. You know, you fight 4 or 5 guys just swinging at the fence. I've done that too. And then, you know, occasionally you get your one-on-one fight. And the guy's like a brawler, and it's like, okay, so I don't want to really brawl people today. And so you can stick him with a couple, you know, good solid touches, and then all of a sudden he's laying on the floor, and you're like, dog, I did not hit you hard, you know, and I really need you to get back up because I really had a lot more put into this. And you're looking at people, and people are looking at you, and then they get that bully bull crap where it's like, oh, he's a mean guy. Diddy bop. It's like whatever. So one of the things that we used to do, because I was known for not taking any nonsense, so I've had my little, you know, stick them in the face and put them down quickly, and they're like, oh, he sneaks people, and it's like, well, no, I've snuck people. So in short sight, we used to have this thing where it was like, put your hands up, you know. So after your whole little SB, you know, XB of bloody so blah bloody, you know, everybody's yelling, screaming. Yelling only goes so far. Screaming only goes so far before you have to look at somebody and be like, man, put your hands up or shut up, you know. And so sometimes you'll catch guys, you know, maybe I haven't, when they're like, all right, here we go. And then you're like, all right, man. So I literally don't normally fight with my hands up, but I'll throw them up and we'll see where you're at. And then all of a sudden it's, oh my God, what happened? Oh, it's crazy. It's stupid nonsense. You know, back then it was good. It was worth it. I loved it. I did not like beating people. I did like helping people understand I'm not the person you want. You're
not that guy.
Yeah, I'm not the person you really want to engage with for something that I really love. And then at the same time, it's like, but when I find the person who's good enough, I'm going to have to feel really good about it, you know, to try to want to pursue it further. So, right. You know, I don't, it used to be like a big joke in our heydays where it was like, I'll you up, I'll knock you the, you know, and I still mess around with my dog that way, you know, and in our old state, it was kind of one of those things where like our group of guys would just kind of BS at it. Some of them would take it serious and be like, you know, F him, I hate him. It's like, whatever, that's how I joke, but that's how I'm serious. Right. You know, so it's when I think about it now at 39 years to my age, and I still hear this till this day, you know, about all the people now in this time period that are older than me, my age, still getting in their scuffs and fisticuffs, you know, trying to figure out how to keep their machismo and bravado up, and it's like,
I never saw the point in any.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
I don't have to go out there and swing my dick for everybody else. Like,
I'll go home. I'll touch the bag up for about an hour if I can, an hour and a half if I can, and then it'll turn into, some katas for myself, or I'll roll around with the bag. Now I'm just like, now I'll just stretch. Forgetting I'll stretch. But
that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, fuck, I want a hot shower and a fucking nice stretch.
Back then it was like, all right, I'm going to be on the bag for like 6 hours. Cut on your best album, Slipknot, thank you.
Decent.
Yeah, Slipknot, thank you. Cut on your best album, hit the bag, come on, work on your punches, keep the form tight. Now it's keep the art sharp. That's kind of where you go about it. But now, every time I even hear the likeliness of somebody like, oh, I'll fight you, that was a joke for somebody else. Or, I knocked it. It's like, man, I don't, by the time it gets to me, it's like, look, man, you either put your hands up or you get the fuck out of my face, because I'm not really in a good mood to try to tolerate bull. So 90% of the time, it's like, how do I do this civilly for martial decency and science in general?
How do you maintain your honor?
Yeah.
Exactly what it is. It boils down to,
you are too good of a good guy and not good enough to be a good guy. Oh, so I'm a halfway decent person. Yes, you're so civil that you don't belong in Alaska. Thanks, guys.
Oh, who says you don't belong here?
You don't yell and get angry. Oh, thanks, guys. And then when you yell and get angry, you don't yell at people. You go home and yell, oh, thanks, guys.
I just yell at the dog.
I tried that. He's actually more formidable. He's more formidable. Oh, he's more formidable.
I got a derpy one in there you can talk to. I mean, he's definitely special.
Who's that?
Wookie.
White?
White
pit bull.
No, not Pitbull. Pitbull. He's a bean. That's all I'm going to say about the Pitbull. But the big white one, look, I asked, and apparently
he's a pretty smart dog.
He's very smart. But how do I say this without being offensive? Apparently, it's not possible for dogs to have Down syndrome.
Oh.
But if it was possible for dogs to have Down syndrome, this dog would be the poster boy for having a touch of Downs. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick, because he's a smart ass dog, but he doesn't use his intelligence for good, and he just looks at you with this look like he doesn't, like he's mildly autistic. And it's a dog though. But I'm telling you, if you spent time with him, you'd be like, yeah, that dog's special.
That's kind of what I hear people say about me when they're in their innuendos, walking around. I call them undertones, whatever. So I wrote this piece is like, back in Maryland when I was a young guy, my pops picked me up. My real dad, not my stepdad. And I could tell this. I'm not afraid about putting my stuff out there. So we went to Maryland at the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And so the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is this long bridge, and just so that everybody knows, I'm not drinking today. So if it sounds like I'm slurring, it's still headset.
It's a combination of I don't know how to do the audio, and my microphone is way too fucking sensitive.
No, I hear myself, so it's sometimes I catch it, whatever. So Chesapeake Bay Bridge, it's supposedly really long, and it has 2 duck unders, right? So the tunnel drops in. You can see seeping water off the walls, and it was a cool little bridge, Mitch. I've never been on it. You can hear people in the background, trying to use profanity. I've been called a bitch a lot. I'm not. With that being said, you go down into this little tunnel, and it's a freeway, highway built in and out. So normally the road, there's one way, and then the other portion of the bridge is going against it on another side. So when it goes under the tunnel, it mends. With that being said, as soon as you go under there, radio shuts off, whatever, has it drop in twice. And so we were sitting there, and I'm a young kid at that point in time, never been out of the state that I was living in. So he was like, well, bridges like this are built for ships to sail across. So while we're driving under, there could be a ship right above us. I was like, all right, that's cool. So the story stuck with me, kind of like, the Untitled Decision of Trains or whatever. Long story short, I wrote something and it was like, in life when sailing, never really worry about the undertones from the world around you, because you're built as a ship to sail over them. What I didn't write on the motherfucking slogan, considering that people were going to use that against you, because generally we're built, when we're connected to the human brain, Bluetooth nanotechnology, to combat whatever we can with any available resource that we get, up until the point that you mature out of it, or you destitutely try to not over socialize yourself.
I definitely don't try to over socialize myself.
Yeah, well,
I hide in the woods. You are my social life.
So
socialism, that's a different barbecue. That's a curse word in this household.
Yeah, over socializing yourself.
Communist.
Oh, is that what it is? That's what they call it now? Shit, I guess they should just call me a bitch. So with that being said, in short sight, you get into people that are using those undertones, and then they use that as like a leverage to be a part of the blog, of the open broadcast, of the social connected network. And it's like, I just heard another undertone. I just heard another undertone.
I think they're called dog whistles now.
Really? Is that what they're called?
Right.
It's like,
It's when you say something without actually saying what you mean, kind of thing.
I went through like 3 years of hearing undertones and then going up to people and be like, hey, did you just call me out my name? And they're like, no, man, not at all. No.
Sure you weren't just reading their thoughts?
Probably could have been that. Holy shoot, that's telepathy, and that's more than beneficial to a lot of the world life.
Well, if it's something you have, you need to unlock that, because you can make it beneficial.
Well, now in this day and age, 10 years plus, it's like, did you just say something about me like this and this? And they're like, yeah, I said it. And what? It's like, oh, you're one of those guys. You're like the tough guy that needs to be tough.
Yeah, I always look at those dudes like, are you serious? Do you really have to do this bullshit now? I don't have the energy for you.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, normally at that point, you just hit the live button and unlive it, and it's like...
I think generally people are opposed to unaliving themselves.
I go to the range, and I'm trying to act like I can shoot, and guy comes up and he's like, hey, are you working right here? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm on this side, but that's my live ass truck. Don't shoot my live ass truck.
Come back, there's holes in the door.
And he's like, all right, man, don't ruin my operation. And I'm like, don't ruin your operation. Don't shoot my live ass truck. So... funny joke, but whatever.
Was he playing Operation at the gun range?
No, he was.
It'd be some funny shit if you just whipped out a board game and started fucking pulling out Sam's guts.
I love board games. That's just what it is. Everybody's got to prove themselves somewhere. No, he was. How do you say these words? Like a gun owner of some sort. So he
a firearms enthusiast.
Sure, if you want to call it that. Firearms. Thanks, guy. Fighters arm, whatever that is. No, he was he ran his own shop, and out of his shop he was running a group of guys, and so he'd supply them ammo, and they get out there and shoot, and that's their own little thing that they do. But he takes it further. So at
Like
that
competition shooting?
I don't know if he was taking it to competition level, but it was like their own tactical group, if you will. So they had tactical, deliberations, tactical mindsets, tactical driving, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know how far they go about it, but he's got his own little shop. So he's got his own little tactical group of guys. And that's pretty dope. Technically, when you're in that position, the guy right next to you is the closest thing that you got, except for the gun that's on your hip. So, but people don't believe in that measure of devotion, for lack of a better word. Everybody's got to be getting something off of something.
Devotion is a weird word. Not really. I mean, I understand it, but in today's environment, it's a weird word to say in the context of like dudes dressing in tactical gear and making it. And I'm not trying to be a dick to you. What I'm trying to point out.
Are you afraid of ice or something?
No, there's a bunch of it outside. Well, I'm not afraid of it, but I've slipped on it a couple times, and that's why I had to have knee surgery.
Don't slip on ice. Everybody's doing that right about now.
Now, are we talking the slippery shit outside, or the dudes taking them people back to Mexico and Guatemala and all that?
Technically, that's where your conversation was going. Devotion to guys that are...
No, what I was headed toward was more how the culture, especially online, has shifted against firearms culture.
That's never stopped.
It's just escalated.
Yeah, it's never even stopped. Everybody's been doing that since, day age of, people having and not having. I mean, now I'm one of the guys that have, so when I wasn't, I was like, I really don't like these weapons because it's too easy to pull the trigger. I mean, you could put something in somebody's hand and they pull the trigger and almost become a marksman yesterday. Now everybody's mental mind is connected to each other, and they're a marksman after the best marksman because they've sat in their mental mind space long enough to be able to conceive what it is to be one. And then the
simple point and click interface.
Right. So for me, growing up as somebody who had to put his hands up, it was like, I'll put my hands up, I'll defend myself. If I lose, that's tomorrow. If I lose bad enough, it's, no existing day, because you can still hurt somebody well enough to not wake back up. And then in short sight, it turns into, but why would I want this weapon? It's too easy to be able to use it. And so I waited until I was like, 28 years old before I even processed, all right, let me get one for myself and discipline myself like I've done with my hands to see if I can put forth the effort. Little did I know it cost a lot.
No fun hobby is cheap, that's for damn sure.
How do you keep ammo again? Oh, hit the target.
I show up and just point the gun and go, I'm hitting them, guys.
I got
to save ammo right there.
I got this slogan. People are all like, "You're a shitty shot." Excuse my language. I've cursed 4 times. You're a shitty shot. Bloody supply. You can't shoot. I can hit you from a mile away. And it's like, okay, so were you trained to shoot or were you born shooting? Because either somebody
I dropped
trained
out of the
you
womb with an M16, baby.
Yeah, either somebody trained you to shoot, or you were born and raised around people who shoot, and they raised you to shoot. Now, me, I wasn't born and raised around guns. I never really had them. Nobody really taught me how to use them. Nobody really teaches you how to use them. So you either go seek it out, or you work at it until you mastered it. And so it's a funny joke, till this day, where it's like, when I say devotion, obviously if you're working to something, you want to master it, similar to like your podcast. But it's funny.
Oh, I'm never going to master this shit. I'm only going to maybe get it to like 70%, and then someone else is going to have to fill in the other 30.
But that's how I air it out. It's like, hey, Oh, you're talking about me? Cool. Were you trained to shoot or were you born shooting? Okay, cool. That's good enough.
Well, while we're on this subject, I mean, the boy just had his birthday a couple days ago.
No, I did.
And,
tell him I said happy birthday when you get a chance.
I will.
Oh, yeah.
But in our household, in general, the age was set at about 10 years old was the age you get your first firearm.
Okay.
My oldest daughter chose an AR Platform 22.
Okay.
I think Remington made it. I'm not 100%. I'd have to look at it again. I'm pretty sure it was a Remington.
Was it
Nice.
Plinking?
No, it's a full AR style, like AR platform, but it just shoots 22 long rifle.
I know.
So the clips are they look like a full-on 223 clip, but they only have the little dinghies.
I know.
So it's similar to a Plinkster, but like they tried to model it. Anyways, the middle daughter chose a 22 caliber revolver.
Okay.
That was Smith & Wesson. It was interesting to see the contrast between the two girls. One wanted the rifle, one wanted the handgun. The boy wanted a shotgun.
Nice.
And you've seen him.
Yeah.
He weighs about as much as a fucking pillow.
Yeah.
So if I hand him a shotgun, he's going to go flying.
Yeah.
And I'm going to laugh. But he's going to get, a little bit scuffed up somewhat in the least. So I settled on a 410 shotgun.
Okay.
I mean, it's not 12 gauge, but it's still a shotgun.
Yeah.
And it's a pump action. It was pretty nice little gun for the price. So he just got that Tuesday.
Nice.
Tuesday was his birthday.
Have you taken him out yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Obviously, it's winter.
We'll go out. We can shoot in our backyard. We got the land for it. I mean, I could point a gun right there and not hit anything for fucking miles. Plus, there's a hill back there.
Nice.
So, the one nice thing about this property, we used to target practice right out back here. But it was a little chilly. The sun goes down at 4:00. So by the time they get out from school, it's already dark. You can't see the targets anyways. So it'll be a weekend thing. But we'll probably go out and do some shooting this weekend. Post a couple videos of it or something.
Technically, I mean, that's all the aim is once I get past this age of abysmal, single, lonely life, which is extended. So,
but you're trying. That's the key point, though. At least you're trying. You're making some steps and efforts to try to move forward.
No, I'm really good at the single, abysmal, lonely life. It's not that bad. So,
I mean, I can understand that because if my old lady croaks on my ass, I'm going to stay single and be a bit.
No.
I still have the children, but once they're 18, they're gone, and they're going to leave my ass to stay here with the dog.
No, you're going to have a lot of fun after that.
Yeah, right.
It's rekindling memories.
That doesn't work.
Oh.
I can't remember shit. That's fine.
Oh.
Brain damage, man. Come on now.
Well, okay, so that's work for the fire. More fuel for the fire. I can't remember. Can you?
Fire.
Yeah. It's I can't remember some of the things we used to do before we had kids. Can you show me what it took for us to have kids? And add.
Oh no, we've done worse things.
Sorry, wife. I wasn't really trying to pump his head up.
No, we've done far worse since the having children stage. Like that, we're done having children. The floodgates are open and the keys are off. We're doing the fun stuff now. Like, do I want to remember the boring missionary? That's not true. I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail, but
yeah,
it was never boring.
You know what? To second you, it isn't boring. There's still the optimum feeling of glee. The relaxed moment.
There was some glee felt just the other day.
Yeah, but trust me,
gleed all over the place.
Yeah, with that being said, not having it is not that bad either.
I offered to get you that anime pillow. Oh, hold on. Here we go. There you go. Take your pick.
You know what? Let's pick the black one right there. Looks about right. Yeah.
Oh, that was injections done into someone. I want a fake butt. This one here. Fake ass butt. Get you that. And you know, you can use that as a pillow.
You were telling me about your buddy who invested in a one-time use that was, absolutely
used her up and left her on the floor.
Yeah, man, it's like
why the fuck would you buy the cleaning supplies just to leave them in the fucking store?
I've never ventured that far in life, so I do not know.
I swear, there's got to be more to that story that I'll never know because unfortunately he passed away. But I think that maybe he had like a vendetta against the guy that worked at the store or something and just wanted him to clean up his fucking nut.
Yeah,
like it's got to be something like that. Because why would you spend over $100 on stuff just to leave it in the fucking jerk off booth? I don't get it. There's something I'm missing there. But either way, good times. Good times and great oldies. On the radio.
That was a sweep, right?
That would be a sweep, yeah.
All right, that would be a sweep.
We can press buttons.
That's kind of what it sounds like all the damn time. That wasn't too bad. All right, that wasn't too bad. Okay, it was like as long as there's no booze, you don't got no booze.
I don't know if there's a boo on there. I think I got this.
All right, there we go.
Feel better?
There we go.
Or we can do.
whatever rocks the boat, man. I guess.
You know what rocks my boat is usually waves. I don't have too many boats.
Stripper poles and punching bags. That's probably what it is.
Punching bag.
I can't say that. Okay, so first off, I can't say that because I went to a strip club. I got taken to a strip club. I was hanging out with.
This had to have been years ago because there's no strip clubs in the near vicinity at least not that I'm aware of.
Right. No. So 18. I was 18 years old.
Okay.
And one of the guys found out I had just turned 18, and so they're all like late 20s, early 30s, and they're like, "We're taking you to your first club," and I was like, all right. Normally I'm used to going to Mexico, Revolution Street, I look after my boys and I'm like, just make sure we all make it back. We go to the strip club and I'm like, all right, let's see what this is about. So we're sitting there, a group of guys at a table, and we're watching women do the strip thing, which I have a high respect for that.
I mean, if I could pull it off, fuck, get me through college.
So, he's like, all right, man, I want you to go back in that room and sit right there. And I was like, have a good one. So I was like, all right. I go back in the room and she's like, hey, your buddy paid for a dance. And I was like, oh, all right. I'm like, I had no idea. And she's like, just don't touch me or put your hands on me. I was like, oh,
I remember that.
Okay, I didn't know that. So, I got the little dance or whatever. And he's like, how'd you like it? I was like, I can't put my hands on her or touch her. So, you guys are embarrassing. Oh, is that really serious?
See, I never
What is this?
Clubs.
Yeah.
I've gone with friends.
Back.
Is there?
Yeah, I can hear it, but you may not be able to. It's a telepathy thing.
Oh. I don't know if that's telepathy or...
My psycho madness?
Yeah, mental health disorder. I'm kidding.
I have mental... Are you trying to tell me I'm special and I have small signs of autism?
Are you artistic?
No. Artistic? Yes. Autism? No.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, you're on a Dane Bramage radio station, or entertainment channel. There's got to be something wrong with you. No sane person would agree to be here.
Well, I've been myself for 39 years, so that's probably the first thing that's wrong with me. And every single person peers into that and doesn't like it what it is.
No, there's nothing wrong with you. Problem's everybody else, clearly.
Either way, yeah, it was a whole little fiasco. He asked me, he's like, how was it? Didn't touch her, didn't put my hands in her. And then we had a strong conversation of, so we go to pay for that every single time. And you should, because I've been through this. This is the second time I've talked about it. You should.
Now, wait. You should pay for it, or you should go
then pay for it. If you can go with your buddies and enjoy yourself and respect the people and still be able to sit back, have a laugh, and then get out of there with the appropriate mindset, then yeah, go. But if you're going to go there to cause a ruckus and try and tear a woman down and, get into the, hump day with one of the guys, nah, man, sit at home and go, F over your life,
Right. I mean, why spend money just to piss off the fucking strippers and the bouncers?
I mean, there's it's part of life. Those places are around everywhere.
And you feel the obligation to go there at some point in your life just to say that you've been. But to me, strip club was boring as shit.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I go to get my car started if you're not going to drive it home?
That's a good point.
Know what I mean?
You have a good point.
And then I gotta go leaving a strip club with like 3 or 4 of my buddies, male buddies, and you just know at least one of them sporting fucking wood. So it's gonna be an awkward night for the rest of the night. You're walking around, somebody's pitching a tent.
Listen, man, you put that down or I cut that off.
I mean, they're, chubby white guys are all fucking probably hung like mosquitoes, but
I have no idea what that reference means. In short sight. No, I know.
You probably got a fucking anaconda between your legs.
Not a queer.
Had nothing to do with being queer.
There are other snakes. There are other snakes in the world. I got that "don't tread on me" is what I got. I got that "don't tread on me." I got that "don't tread on me." He's like, you probably got an anaconda. No, I got that "don't tread on me."
What do you got?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Cookies.
I want to go cookie.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
There you go.
I am a cocky piece of shit because I am absolutely confident. It's good.
There you go.
Tread on me harder, daddy. By the time you resort to a resolve, most people are like, don't tread on me. You're, what is that, like a doormat? They call them doormats, right?
Yeah.
People who get walked over. It's like, you're a doormat. So it's like, oh, shoot, I didn't know that you need to, was this ststatic.com?
Oh, Etsy. I don't know.
No, it's a website.
Just some random person made the picture.
No, it's all right. It's a website that I used to go on and get anime off of it.
Not our static. Different static.
Right.
Unless our static is actually selling Tread on Me Harder snake shirts. What the hell is this one? Oh, it's a boot. Now I can see it. Couldn't see it from the small image. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Tread on me harder, daddy.
Tread on me harder, daddy. Ooh, ooh. Do you see the solar storms that are fucking hitting us this week?
No, sir.
Yep.
Oh, I have not.
Of course not.
I just wake up.
They're seeing auroras down in like Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I guess we're entering a period of like severe solar activity. They had a issue with some of the planes. I guess they had to ground a bunch of flights the other day because the radiation was like,
are we talking
20-year high?
Commercial or military?
Commercial.
Okay.
Military don't give a fit. They'll send your ass up there in radiation. They don't give a fuck. Can't sue the military. But no. That story's kind of pulled up here.
That was a really good point.
Right? So, I guess Airbus, I think it was, had to ground a bunch of their planes.
Okay.
According to this. And the only reason I really want to bring this up is because I actually noticed when the storm was going on the other night, because it was like there's a website you can go to called Space Weather.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm actually on it. No, different one. But it would tell you the time and like the magnetic intensity of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see it on my meters back there for the power systems.
Okay.
Like, I had like up to 5 volts of extra voltage just being induced on the lines.
Mm.
The solar chargers, okay, dark as shit outside. I got 5 volts coming in on the solar panels when there's no sun, like it's dark. So I'm thinking, and it was right about the time, according that spaceweather.com, that storm was at its highest intensity. So if I'm noticing 5 volts of just straight current floating around this shitty shit back here, you can only imagine what the power grid was actually doing. You know, I'm sure they probably have some gear to accommodate some of that. But this crap gets any stronger, we could be looking at some Stone Age level shit at some point. Like we going back to the Flintstones.
I'm optimistic, Tom. Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus! I'm optimistic, not pessimistic.
Optimistic that it'll happen, or
I'm optimistic that I just look kind of past it and I'm like, no, it'll always be better days, you know. And
grass is always greener.
Instead of pessimistic, where it's like, oh, hell's coming and we're gonna burn and freeze over at the same time.
Yeah, but couldn't I be optimistic by saying, everything's ending. Now I get to go raiding and you know what I mean?
That's normal in the living scenario that we're in. That's literally normal.
Normal. What is normal? Who decides what normal is? I see a lot of people throwing that word around.
Normal is getting over on the person that's next to you almost every chance you get.
Have I gotten over on you yet?
Well, you got me here with pizza on my gas. You got me here.
Filling your chum-chum.
So, no.
Well, I appreciate you coming.
I mean,
if you need gas,
it takes a lot to put my rugged face on here and still be handsome.
I mean, it's better looking than mine, I'll tell you that shit. You're the pretty one on this broadcast. We all know it.
The only thing I can't do, or the only thing I can do, is drop wholesome in there, and then everybody's like, "Oh, do you have one of those aw buttons?" Or it's like, "Oh."
Hold on. Nope.
Oh, that works. That's perfect. That's a good one.
Maybe it's. Nope.
No, all right, I got you. Now, when you do that, they can hear that, or
I think so.
Okay,
pretty sure. 40%.
Off topic. No, I hadn't seen the solar storms. No, I didn't know the Aurora was being seen all the way in Florida. No, I have not. Actually, I have not seen any auroras in Alaska since being at Big Lake and seeing like a faint aurora.
You don't go outside much though past like 10 p.m., do you?
Every now and again, I'll take the dog out for a walk. I'll go outside, listen to the wind. If it's snow outside, I'll probably shovel.
The other night,
I'll take a nice little stroll around the block when they are open broadcasting too much.
I think it was like 7, maybe 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
I went outside and I look up and it was just so fucking bright out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like blues and greens just going nuts. And it looked like there was like I tried to take some pictures of it. I'll try to pull them up later. But they didn't come out very well on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looked like they were all congregating right directly above me. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Like a Aurora butthole ring forming in the sky right above my freaking head.
You got to be careful with that. There's kids out there named Aurora. We don't want them to get mixed up in the thought process.
Aurora's butthole ring.
Yeah. With that being said, in short sight, man, I haven't seen it. Maybe I went out to Hatcher's Pass one night and in a late night and didn't catch nothing. People have an affinity of knowing where that is, and that's normally when you're from Alaska or people who are from Alaska well enough that you have become Alaskan. When you're living in Alaska, working towards becoming Alaskan, it's a little bit different. You got to try things out. You got to F up and fail. You got to, how do you say these words without being disrespectful? Because everybody thinks I'm disrespectful all the time. You gotta,
I don't get that vibe.
you gotta seep in to the tradition of Alaska. Does that make sense? Am I saying that the right way? Yeah.
There's a certain ruggedness here.
Yeah. So you have to.
You don't get a choice about.
Yeah. You gotta.
The state will just kick your ass.
It's like coho and king salmon. You know, it's like you go up there and it's like, why are you fishing for coho when you should be fishing for reds or something like that? You know, it's like, you know, the only way to really get in with that is either you try and fail or try and succeed, or you start to mold into the tradition. You know, and if you don't do that, I mean, you start missing Aurora Borealis. It's got the
Aurora Borealis.
No, Aurora Borealis. So no. With that being said, dang, I just thought about my favorite. Yeah, my favorite rapper. My favorite rapper clicked into my head. I was like, "Holy shit, is he here?"
Hobson's here?
No.
Oh, wait,
Sadistic. Sadistic is my favorite rapper. He's my. How do you say this? He's my favorite rapper. Moving now. So
moving.
Yeah.
Moving 93.1.
We've been through that. We've been through that. But every time I go outside, it's more or less stars, moon, and the river. Because I live right off of the river.
Ocean.
No, river. So it's the ocean mouth and then the river. So it's Kenai River. It's the port of Kenai, technically. Because now the Kiski has a port.
What if you were deported?
If I was deported, I'd be extremely concerned where I'd be going back to, because I would be
El Salvador.
Yeah, I would be. We would have to negotiate that. It's like, look, I'm not liked in a whole lot of different places, so where you're taking me, I need to understand the torture ratios.
Just make sure they sound similar to me so we can talk.
No, just make sure I can try and figure out that they're not talking about me.
Oh, you want to be able to talk shit and understand? They throw you in Somalia. You had to become a pirate to get back.
So you had to name Somalia. That's so on my world map. See, this is what had happened. Okay, so what happened was on my world map, I was coming up with a game time strategy for applied science real life. Okay. I was like, hey, if we can run this formation, sorry, I don't care, I'm angry. If we can run this formation, there's a potential that it can support history and it can support a good offensive advantage without, how do you say this word? Without being too ambiguous. You know, it's a subtle formation, but a defendable formation. So long story short, I was like, you know what? If I was to take this one formation and apply it with these two formations with this, we'll say metric, with this metric, I can put this, 1,500 miles outside of Somalia. And then the thought came to mind. I was like, yeah, I'll pick Somalia because they're not going to be too mad about that. I mean, you can wartime strategy against Somalia and they won't be too mad about that. So it was like,
make sure your boats are armed.
All of a sudden, you know, I'm off in the middle of Alaska and some person creeps up by and it's like, hey, I'm from Bloody So. It's like, oh, shoot. All right. This is how it goes. Okay. So, but long story short,
I am the captain now.
You had to mention Somalia.
Well, I was thinking of that South Park episode where Cartman wants to go be a Somali pirate. And then he goes over there and like actually becomes a real pirate. You know, you have to watch it.
Yeah, well, I'm probably too dainty to become a pirate because my feet can't get waterlogged. The breeze.
You live in like the wettest, coldest place on earth.
I know.
Good luck.
I'm not a deadliest catch.
I did fishing. I did commercial fishing.
I did.
Not crab fishing.
Between commercial fishing and slope work, I think that's literal, like, earnest, respectable work. You know, so no matter what, when I hear, you know, it's like, well, now it's like everybody commercial fishes now, but when you talk to commercial fishermen or you talk to somebody who's like just down from slope. It's like, damn, all right, well, let's get you taken care of and get ready to go back up there. Hopefully everything goes well, and hope you guys stay on it. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of pay.
Yeah,
That's a lot of days
a lot
off.
of money.
Yeah, and that's
That's
away from a lot of different people. So by the time they come back down and they're looking at people, they're like, well, like, all right, guys. So this is what's been happening. I'm not. But no, I think those two highly respectable jobs. I'm not going to slope. You know?
No, I thought about it when I
not
first moved up here. I didn't want to be that far from home.
Yeah, smart man.
Yeah. Something goes wrong, there ain't no way I'm gonna get it here quickly.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, after the whole, wife staying by your side during the hard time, I don't think
that was before that. Like the whole slope job decision thing was before the coma.
Okay.
After the coma, there was no decision to be made. It's kind of hard to keep a job and can't remember your ass from hole in the ground.
Well, I was gonna mention it probably make sense to want to be around the woman. It's like back of the head is stupid. The woman more often, so that's good. Well, but
I don't want to be around
all that
woman. She knows. Kidding, honey. Kidding me. I'll go down there.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. Secret is safe with me. Your secret is sacred with me.
God, don't do that. Screw me up.
Don't get in my head.
I wasn't.
Good job.
I can barely get in my own.
Great job.
Chim chimney. Chim chim cheree.
No. For the most part, it's been workout. Oh, shoot, excuse me. Work. I went to look for a place to stay. Found one. Lost it.
Why don't you lose it? Just couldn't remember where you put it.
Didn't work. Just didn't work. So now it's like getting ready to do the traveling winter.
Traveling winter.
Yeah. Traveling winter. Yeah.
Couch surf.
No. There's no roof over our head. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll be traveling winter, so I'll be in a mobile vehicle for the winter rather than being in a sustainable walled building, except for when working. So,
I mean,
you got to take. I had to take the sacrifice, man. I took the sacrifice. People know about it, so there's no, how do you say this? What do you call them? Upstarts?
Upstart.
Yeah, like an upstart,
I guess. Depending on the context.
Yeah, so it's like, you're not going to be our upstart. Something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's
burden? Couch surfer?
No.
Potato? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. That sounds about right. Something like that.
Couch surfer, couch potato.
No, fuck.
I have a rocking chair.
So do I, see?
Yeah, I have a rocking chair. I mean, what I do in it is my own business, so don't give me that look.
Well, when you say it like that,
look,
when you put it like that, what are you doing in this?
What I do in my motherfucking life is my business. I didn't curse it.
Yeah, you like to squeak it backwards. Nice. Fine, I'm going to stop that.
No, go ahead. Tell the truth. I mean, you got to support the podcast. All right. Call it how you want, Captain.
Jerking off in the rocking chair?
No, I was playing around with your dildo in your ear.
Oh, which one?
The one that doesn't fit.
Don't set yourself up like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can only peer into a book so many times before you forget that the card cover is meant to be opened. It's not meant to be dialogued.
Careful, if you open my books, you'll find 50 Shades of Gay and the Kama Sutra.
Luckily, you have the Kama Sutra.
It's more luckily for my wife.
So how many more dog digs can you give?
What?
How many more dog digs can you give?
3.
Okay. 3.
2.
You better make them good ones. Better make them real good ones.
Can I make a dog dig?
Yeah, you never seen dogs go out and dig holes?
Oh, yeah.
Dog dig souls.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have any holes to dig.
All right.
The ground's frozen. You ain't digging shit right now.
No, I just let it be what it was.
I mean, it went over my fucking head.
We started this off with like, well, I'm this, you're shit. And I was like, yes, I am shit.
I didn't say you were shit, did I? If I did, it was a joke.
I agreed. No, you did. I agreed.
Yeah, but I probably said it as a joke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you're shit.
Don't worry, people.
I'd give you a 9.5.
I'm still Christian too. I'm cursing today.
I absolve you of all your sins.
Thanks. I'm still believing in Jesus. I'm sure he'll help me resolve my iniquities quickly.
Hopefully.
Well, yes. I say hopefully, truthfully.
But have you even talked to him lately? I mean, I talked to him yesterday. He doesn't seem unmotivated to help anybody.
Are you?
In fact, he was.
Are we traveling down this road? Are we really? Okay, so this is one of those moments where it's like, are we putting our hands up over this? Are we putting our hands up for this? We're putting our hands up over this. So first things first, if you want to open your good book, which is the Holy Bible, he's there for you everywhere you want. If you actually want to read that Bible, he'll reach out and touch you something nice. Right? He'll touch that chin of yours and be like, either you open your mouth or take that tongue and put it down your throat. Right? That dual-edged sword is just enough to be able to get both of us in trouble. If I'm over here profanity on my dual-edged sword of my tongue, but loving God at the same time, and you can't find God, I'll shut up and I'll open the book and I'll be a fool to let the word come out and show you how much Jesus will show up in your life.
Jesus is my gardener.
Is it what?
Jesus is my gardener.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, you can kick that Sancho Rodriguez if you want to.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. I saw him talk to him yesterday.
Yeah, you can kick that Sancho Rodriguez if you want to, dog. Jesus is dope. All day.
I know. Day. He does the fucking amazing work on them hedges.
He's working miracles.
Yeah. Certain those dead trees down by the freaking wash mat back there. Ooh.
How many palm fronds has he cut down?
I don't know.
Is it enough?
This one time he brought me a fish, and I swear to God, it was enough to feed like 50 people.
Okay. Last time, I heard that he had cut the palm fronds down, and he kicked it on a mule and was walking through, and everybody was like, dang, that's Jesus.
Oh, the only story I know about a mule, it does involve people of Arabic descent, but it was not Jesus, and I don't think he was doing something that Jesus would approve of.
Check it. The Jesus I know actually got down on his hands and knees and scrubbed his homeboy's feet just to let him know he'd still be there for him, and then called it a peace meeting.
Look, I'll pull your car out of a ditch. I'll throw you $20 for gas. I'll fucking let you live in my RV. But I draw the line at washing your fucking feet.
Oh man, dang it! Come on, man. You gotta keep that piece on your feet, dog.
Hey, no, there are certain fucking toes that I will happily whip out some scrubbies for.
Yeah.
There's a man on this planet that just no. You gotta be you gotta be of the opposite gender, and then there's a strict criteria, like a list of parameters that have to be met before those piggies will even touch my hand. Right? Anyway, different subject.
It's all right, no worries. I mean,
how do we go off from Jesus to a foot fetish tangent? God damn.
Well, because you started to talk about Jesus and forgot who Jesus Christ is.
Don't forget. You're the only person here who's actually died. Don't forget that.
Wait, who's what?
I'm the only person here who's actually died. Don't forget that. Yeah. But, and I'll make this clear, and I respect everybody's religious view. I will never disparage your beliefs. Mm-hmm. But I'm also not going to talk about mine. Because
that's fair.
What I experienced does not fit anything I have seen from earthly books, texts, scripts, words, anything.
Yeah.
So, you do you. But, I'm just saying, everybody's in for a big surprise. That's all I'm going to say.
So, in Christianity, faith is bold. Faith is as bold as the mustard seed grows.
I have faith.
Yeah.
I have faith. There's certainly a higher power out there. There's some sort of higher force in this universe.
I appreciate you accepting me for the Christian that I am, even though I'm not the most obedient one. But I appreciate that.
Oh, I accept everybody, dude. I don't have the energy for hate. That's one thing I've always, and I will be the first to say this to anybody. If you say, "Oh, I hate them," or "I hate this," or "hate that," don't hold hate in your heart. It's a cancer.
Okay.
Poisons your very fucking soul.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of things. I won't eat mustard or mayonnaise. I don't hate mustard or mayonnaise. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in this world that are not very good quality people that I don't want to spend time with, but I don't hate them.
Right.
So
when I was a kid, I had an affinity for not liking a lot of things, and it turned into like a pure hatred. And so people are like, how can you be a Christian when you have pure hatred? And it's like, it's not that I have pure hatred. It's I love people. I don't like what people do.
I can understand that.
I hate the things that people do. And they're like, well, that's the opposite of what Jesus teaches. You're straddling the fence. You're a bad example of a Christian. And it's like, you're right. I'm a human man.
And you know what you do to people like that? You look right at them and say, judge not lest ye be judged.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. That's all you got. It's literally anytime somebody looks at you want to be a Christian, awesome. But if anybody ever says shit to you and they claim to be a Christian, you just have to fire back with judge not lest ye be judged.
No.
It's that simple. No. Keep your mouth shut, mind your business. Otherwise, God's going to have a chat with you based on your own book.
Nah, the hard part about that is you can fire back that iron sharpens iron, but the idea is iron sharpens iron. You should aim to make someone better. You should be able to help someone persevere, right? But when you use it to, we'll say, cast down, there's different metrics, measures, and proficiencies. How do you say proficiencies? Thank you. Proficiencies for the way you go about utilizing the Lord's word, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, people call me the devil. So what can I say?
But that could also just be, God, that dog is going to drive me up a wall. You can hear it too because the microphone is so sensitive.
Yeah.
The heck were we talking about? Something about Jesus.
Jesus and Jesus Christ.
Well, Jesus is my gardener, and he does an amazing job.
Yeah, Sancho Rodriguez.
Sancho Rodriguez. See. Let me like it. Oh, great. Here comes ice. I'm getting deported tomorrow.
From out of Alaska? That's damn near impossible.
What happened to the guy that owned the Mexican restaurants here in Soldotna? His ass got deported twice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He might have been my friend.
He might have. Yeah. He was fucking my friend. He had two of the most badass Mexican restaurants in town. I like that guy. I met him on several occasions. He was cool as shit. But he didn't do his paperwork correctly, got deported, came back, got deported again. I think he's back again. But his businesses are closed permanently. So
that sucks.
Yeah, two of the best restaurants in town, too. The queso out there. Oh, the queso.
Freedom isn't free.
We don't have freedom.
Freedom isn't free.
The only people that have freedom on this planet are the people on North Sentinel Island.
Freedom isn't free.
There isn't free.
That's all I got right there.
Hey, no, you're fine. I agree with you on that. It isn't free, but we don't have freedom. That's all I'm going to say.
Happy birthday, young sir.
Boy, go fetch your gun.
Okay. Are you about to put
future school shooter right
on
there.
the podcast?
Why not?
Okay, so technically, if he fires at me and I go down, I want them to know I was my legit self every day.
Every day. All right, for context, everybody, This is my now.
All right. So you know the first rule of gun safety, right? Don't point a gun at anything that you don't want to destroy. You shouldn't want to destroy me, so don't make sure this thing is.
In other words, son, stand on that side and point the barrel that way.
Oh, is this the barrel?
That's the barrel, yeah. Yeah.
What if I
Zippity doo dah.
don't want to break your wall.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Just remember the first rule: don't point the gun at anything you don't want to destroy.
Okay, so not my hand.
Obviously not. Bring it around here, boy. Get the view.
Oh, let me slide over.
No, get the.
Oh.
There you go. Show everybody your goodies.
Nice.
This is a, I'm pretty sure, M10 shotgun?
410.
Oh. Not an M.
Do you know who the maker is?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Okay, that's good. Don't worry about it.
I'm so scared of it. Shit. The one time they don't slap their name all over something. Oh, here we go. Mossberg? Yeah, Mossberg.
Nice.
The Mossberg 410.
Very nice.
Here's
Mustard.
the ammo.
2 boxes.
I'm looking forward to shooting.
I was thinking of shooting today.
It's a little late tonight, buddy. It's already 7 o'clock and it's dark out. But maybe tomorrow for sure.
Could get to the Molotov.
I mean, we could. We totally could.
I mean, no pressure, Dad. No pressure, Dad. I was trying to be on your
What
side.
is this?
That's an extra butt stop. Goes on the end here. You already got one. That's an
Just
extra.
in case we lose this?
Yep. Or it gets broken, or spill nacho sauce on it or something.
How do you even break it?
You drop it on the ground by not taking care of it.
Could have just read that.
You can't read.
Mossberg. It says Mossberg.
That's
I
important.
can read.
That's important.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is important. So anybody, whenever you
It's
tell,
an information label.
well, you should be reading it.
As you get older, labels matter to
It's
some
good.
people.
To a lot of people. Not, I fucking not. I don't like applying them to myself, and I hate when people apply them to me. Too much fucking effort. Got it, boy? All right. Now you ready to go hunt My Little Ponies?
Yes. I don't think My Little Ponies even exist. So.
I mean, they have
Kid
mini
told the
ponies
truth the whole time.
most of the time.
We all heard it.
What? The My Little Ponies don't exist?
No, he's rocking a Mossberg.
I think I got a Mossberg 12 gauge. And actually, that's what that is back there. That's a Mossberg.
That's all that.
Yeah.
There's a breacher on it.
She needs some love. That one got stolen out of my truck. And then a year later, the cops found it sitting in a snowbank on Funny River. So I finally got that one back. It's missing one of the Picatinny rails on the side. And it's rusty as shit. But still shoots. So, you know.
I had my pistol grip Winchester SXP Defender.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice little, it was a tactical butt stock, but it was like a factory built gun. And I loved it. I lost it. I used to call it my buddy. And then now I have my Rinaldi, so it's CZ, say 3+1 shotgun. So it's nice. It's my little cowboy gun, you know. It gets me enough to get going, but not enough to really get behind it. I just boom, 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 boom.
I tell you what I
Take one
want.
out the mouth, throw it in, boom.
The next gun I'm going to buy is going to be a Bushmaster BA-50.
Okay. I won't, truth be told, I would love to see another brand in our state other than Benelli and Mossberg, but that's kind of what we got going on right now.
You saw plenty of.
The first one I bought was Winchester, like I said. Now it's Benelli and Mossberg.
You want that sniper rifle?
That's what I want right there.
Hmm.
With that, I can shoot the dick off a hummingbird.
Why would you do that?
Because sometimes they're stroking their ego.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you'll stroke your ego in a couple years. Don't worry.
Hummingbirds have long beaks to get down into the nectar. Okay, so a hummingbird has a very long beak, and when it's flapping its little wings, it goes over to the nectar and it sticks its little nose down into the nectar, and then it eats all the nectar out of a goddamn plant. So that's what he's talking about. He's talking about shooting the beak off of the hummingbird so it doesn't eat all the goddamn nectar out of the goddamn flower. And that's how you gotta kind of go about that. Just, when the hummingbirds are beating their wings, they fly. They just fly everywhere. They're so agile and everything. So you can't shoot one of those hummingbirds out of the freaking air. You gotta wait until it stops, because it's almost going to die because it's supposed to keep flying, and then the beak goes into the goddamn nectar, and that's when you got to catch it. You got to catch it right there. Blam! You put that beak in that nectar, you get that boom. Sorry.
That's going to be a good clip.
It's education, okay? So don't go killing hummingbirds unless they put their beak in that goddamn nectar and you want to save that goddamn flower.
PSA: if hummingbirds are putting their beak in your nectar hole, take them out.
Yeah. You tell that goddamn hummingbird, keep its goddamn beak. I'm a goddamn flower. I want my goddamn nectar. My bad.
Disclaimer.
I was trying really hard to make sure he understood, the nature of hummingbirds.
Due to the nature of this program, viewer discretion is now advised. Oh, shit. Good times. Good times and great oldies.
All right.
Radio. All right. Well, one other thing I wanted to chuck at you.
Sure.
Because we talked about this, I think, like 2 episodes ago, maybe 3 now. I can't remember.
Okay.
You mentioned that hike in Johnson Pass, I think
Yes.
it was.
Yep.
How do you feel about maybe, depending on our schedules this summer, we go try to tackle that sumbitch? I mean, it'd be a feat for my fat ass. That's for damn sure.
Now, the last time we talked about this, we were talking about the place that you took your kids with the water or whatever.
Now, that one for sure. We'll go to that one.
Yeah, and then Crow Pass? Crow Creek. I think it's Crow Creek Pass.
Might have been. No, we can definitely go do that one in Seward. That one's what is it? Canes Head to Fort McGurvey. It's an old World War II observation fort, and they have what used to be an artillery mount that you can go up to.
Mm.
And there's underground bunkers and shit you can go in. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so the Crow Creek Pass was from Eagle River to Girdwood.
I think so, yeah.
Or vice versa. So if you want, I can do Johnson's Pass. I mean, I don't, my legs are not that great, but I can still do it.
I just had knee surgery. You want to talk about great legs here? I'm pushing it, but I need to get out of the house.
I mean, we are 5 or 6 months out of summer. So, but yeah. Yeah.
Let's go tomorrow, man. Let's go in this weather. Fuck it. We'll make it. We're hardcore.
That's not a good idea.
No, it's not a good deal. It's not. Let me tell you why it's not. So I went. We took a couple people out into Hatcher's Pass because that's where I like to go. We went to Snowbird Trail, which is right by Reed Lakes.
Are any of those trails ATV? Are there any?
I'm pretty sure you can ATV there. Yeah.
Because if that's the case, if we could just ATV the trail from one side to the other.
Yeah, they used to plow it. Now I don't know that they do.
Well, I wouldn't do it in the winter. I'm talking the summer.
Okay. Yeah. You can
ride ATV in the summertime.
You can ATV out there. You can't ATV those trails because you have to boulder hop Reed Lakes, and then Snowbird Trail is a mountain. Long story short, though, so we go out there, and it's June. It's still snow out there. I didn't know that. Normally it's like thawed out or whatever. So they were like, hey, it's still snow out here. We'll still hike it. And it's like, you know what? I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should.
Right here, Hatcher Pass, including the Bald Mountain Trail.
Bald?
Oh, well, yeah, that's different.
Bald Mountain.
Yeah, Bald Mountain's over in Eagle River, as far as I remember. But I could be wrong. So long story short, it was like, no, I think we should turn back because of snow. It was like, why would we want to hike up the mountain in snow? I don't even have snow gear on. Right. And they're like, no, we could do it. And they had tennis shoes. I had boots on. And so it was like, all right, whatever. We'll go for it. So this is that trail that like got extended an extra 4 miles, right? So we're walking over the snow, and they're in their tennis shoes, and they got all the perfect trailing for staying on top of the snow, right? And so they're packed light, and they're just on top of the snow the whole way up. Me, I'm hoofing it
crunch,
the whole way.
Yeah.
So we get all the way to Reed Lakes Trail, and the guy that we were with, it was a girl, myself, and the guy. And he's like, well, how about we go to Reed Lakes? And it's like, no, we can't, because we got a boulder hop when we're walking through the snow. And I'd be damned if I have to put my feet through the snow and then snap my ankle.
Right.
And he's like, no, we should do it. And I don't know what happened, but I just was like, I didn't put nothing on it. I was like, no, we're not going. And he's like, all right. So we went going towards Archangel Valley. So we're climbing up the mountain, and she's like, dang, I feel bad that we're doing this hike. And it's like, oh, don't worry about it. Crunch, crunch. And they're just nimble all the way up. They had very good Alaskan experience. So with that being said, we get all the way, or we get towards Archangel Valley. We didn't make it, because they have like a little like cabin up there or whatever that everybody goes, kicks back at, leaves something there. Long story short, we sit there for a little bit. I think on my mom and pops, we take a quick break, and there's an avalanche that happens right in front of us. Like, hell yeah, all right, we'll go back down. So we slowly start walking back down. I get tired, and I'm like, shoot, still crunching all the way down. We were out there for like 3 or 4 hours. By the time we got towards the end, I stepped into the snow and my ankle popped.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, shoot. He's like, what? I was like, my ankle just popped. And he's like, oh, that's not good. And I was like, no, it's not that good. It's not good.
No, not at all.
So we walk all the way to the car, get in, I thaw out, no big deal. I get back to the house, no big deal. Till this day, my ankle has a bad lock in it. So if I touch anything, it'll just every single time. So I messed it up pretty good, but yeah, it was worth it. Not really.
Wow. 3-way afterward was
not really. So hiking in the summer, better.
Definitely better.
Not too much snow hiking anymore. I did before, but after going to Nevada and then coming back, not a good idea.
Definitely not.
Yep. But no, I can do Johnson's Trail.
Yeah, we'll set something up. I mean, I want to get the hell out of the house more this summer than I did last summer.
Yeah.
Plus, it's plenty of nice areas to film and record too. Do some videos and shit out there.
As long as you understand, I'm still going. I gotta hit that range hard. I gotta throw my body at it. That's my goal.
Yeah, whatever.
Whole year. Not whole year, because the winter I don't really try. And then the fall.
So all I'm hearing is bring your gun, and then I'll give you challenges of shit to shoot. Hey, there's a bird over there. Can you get its ass?
No, I can't, because they'll take my gun away.
Sparrow. Yeah. Shoot them all the time.
No, I can't shoot a sparrow because they'll take my gun away. It's like,
they haven't taken mine yet.
Fishing game is not a joke. They are not a joke. They are in my registry of Indicoil Gukin, Myogo Coil Gukin. It was like, don't get a bloodlust in Alaska, because if you get a bloodlust, we'll tame it, right? So it's Myogo Coil Gukin. and it's a legendary
Sounds like
story.
a slur.
No, so it's a legendary story about a bull that had like a cow whip on the end of his tail, and it had barbs in it. So what he would do is he would take that tail. It's a foreign legend. So he'd take the tail and he'd rub it against his tongue, and get the taste of blood, I guess. So what winds up happening is he kept doing it too much, and he created a bloodlust or something like that. So there's more to the little legendary proverb, but the idea was don't do that for the most part. Don't get a bloodlust. So I got it on my little Alaskan map, Miyogo Koyo Gukin, and it always reminds me of Alaska Fish and Game. You know, it's like you can't go out there and get a bloodlust because
Can't just go blowing away rabbits, squirrels.
Yeah. Oh no, you can and get away with it. Just don't be in their registry and think you're going to get away with it.
So how'd you get on the registry?
I was born with Bluetooth nanotechnology and became handsome, rugged, and wholesome. And then all of a sudden they said, Lerone, in the frontier, what? I was like, I'm handsome, rugged, and wholesome. And they were like, you're the guy we're going after. And I'm like, oh, shit. I guess my words just stop slurring now.
I'm not drunk, officer. I swear. You're drunk. All right? Yes. Where the fuck are we?
Yeah, it's it'd be nice to be able to get outside this summer, but I'm embodying this winter. Like it, it's worth it.
Has its
dark.
Advantages and disadvantages, that's for sure.
It's dark. It's worth it. It's cold. We're about to do the travel living, me and the dog, and I'm not thrilled about it. But
Dude, if you need more space, seriously, I've got that RV. It runs.
Sorry,
I'll sell it to you. Like seriously, right now, $50,000.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no,
I'm a 55.
If you need something, like no shit, like not trying to be a dick here or anything, obviously, but not a lot of space in the car for a dude and a dog.
It's a story in the frontier that I'll have, supposedly.
I mean, more power to you. More ballsy to you doing it, to be honest. But it takes some balls to stay in a freezing ass car. Trust me.
I don't.
All I'm saying, if you want, I've got that fucking RV. It's not the best, but you can throw a propane heater in there. You've got a bed. You've got room for a cooking stove and stuff. Like I've got all that shit in it. It's
thanks for putting my business out there. I appreciate it. Really got right in here. Like, this is what's happening, people. If you didn't keep up what was going on, this is what's happening.
You just said it.
Don't worry about
it. I mean, you said it.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I'll go back and scrub that portion. Don't worry.
No, it's okay.
I'll go back.
No, in short, it's all right. It's gonna be. It is what it. Like I said, it's a sacrifice. It's what I aimed to do. I didn't expect it to fall in line. I expected that there was going to be some controversy or complications. And obviously, I don't expect to be everybody's fan. I really don't. Like, I'm not everybody's favorite person.
Well, you're one of my favorites.
Thanks. Black Lives Matter, you know, and it's like that.
No lives matter.
That still offends people.
No lives matter. Let's be honest with that statement for a second.
Black Lives Matter, and that still offends people.
No lives matter. In reality, the universe don't give a fuck about me. Don't give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck about anybody else.
That's true.
So no lives, in the end, no lives really matter.
Choose Jesus.
But that being said, as a human being, as an individual, I mean, everyone matters.
Mm-hmm.
I like the stories. I like people. I like the experiences. So, yeah, I can agree with you on that sentence. But the universe don't give a fuck. Let's just be honest. It's just not.
I mean, as long as there's a broadcast, you know, meme spool, everybody is loving to get their expression across. I just signed back into Facebook.
Oh,
I didn't even mean to. It was a complete accident. I don't know what happened. I was looking for a place and I was parked by the side of some building, and I was looking up the apartment complex or the condominiums, and so I'm looking up for, and yes, they have kind of like townhomes. They're townhomes. Okay, so it's townhomes, and I'm looking it up, and it's like, oh, if you want to look this up, you need to log into Facebook. It's like, I don't even know how to log into Facebook. It's been like 10 years. How do I log into Facebook? So I was like, well, I remember this, and oh, there's that password. So I click it in, and I'm like, it probably doesn't even freaking work. I don't know.
And then, ta-da!
And all of a sudden it opened up, and I was like, I am so freaking angry right now.
2 million messages.
So I'm looking, like every now and again, there'll be a message that comes across, and I'm like, I don't know how to use this yet. Let me figure out what I got going on, and then I'll figure out what this is. So all the people that used to think they know me and used to know me are going to be like, hey, how's it going? This is what I'm doing. And it's like,
Oh my God, he came back to life.
yeah, hey, how's it going? You guys can see my ex-wife, and you see me. And I'm like the deadbeat looking guy who was the complication for her. But more power to you for getting married. I hope you stay married. I hope it's a great marriage. I hope you're taking care of yourself. If you have kids, great. Take care of them. You are never a problem to me. And, I wish you all the best. But trust me, I'm not on Facebook to see you. And I have not forgot about you. You're still a decent person, I assume. For those people who are going to be like, oh, I bet. No, I'm not that guy. So...
He's not that guy.
Yeah, so I was looking through, and it's like I got to filter through all this stuff all over again, and I happened to swing by her name, and I was like, "Oh shoot, you're a blah so blah last name." I was like, "All right, that's cool," but yep. Oh well, that's not even
life, unfortunately.
Oh no, it's not bad. I mean, it sounds like it's bad. It's not bad.
Careful, boy. Well, I guess with all those fun stories out of the way, you good with calling her there?
Yeah, absolutely. I got to drive home, so I got to take care of the dog.
Yeah, so
got to pack the rest of the place up.
Lame.
I'm excited. I don't even really care, man. To be honest with you, I don't trip off of it. I care. Don't get me wrong, but it's more like I'm not really tripping off of it. It's I'm excited.
It's another experience in life.
Yeah, except for I'm being watched and monitored by every single person, and that pisses me off a little bit. It's like, if I'm able to give you your privacy, how are you not giving me mine? And then people are like, well, look, I can't assist you in anything that you're doing because I have to assist the next person after you and the next person after you. I'm like, I get it. And then there's that balance of literal life where it's like, hey, look, all these scenarios that you're going through are not, how do you say these words? They're not orchestrated and planned against you. This is what life is. Mm-hmm. It's like, while you were watching me get ready to, in the middle of, while understanding and deliberating and then cross-referencing and then analyzing, and then psychosemantically, and then subliminally mentioning, oh, okay, all right, I got it, thanks. God is good. God is real good.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
That's the song.
But I like them.
I can tolerate most people.
I'm not even...
You out there, I don't want to be around no more.
I'm not mad about it. I mean, the more I talk about it, the more I create controversy for myself. And the more the controversy that I've already created is knowing the idea of it, but not understanding it. So I can understand every single time I get a backlash or a fraudulent look or more association of, we know more about you than you think you know about yourself. And it's like, all right, cool. When we talking about it, it's out there. And when I talk about it, you're pissed. Period. So.
Well, I'd rather not be pissed. If it makes you feel better, I don't keep track on you other than, see here to cut my shit.
It's all right. I hit my feet in the ground and I take my steps.
Oh. Hit that ground running. God damn it. And you got me here. I'm here if you ever need me. You know that. So.
Tips for riding: check local regulations, register your vehicle, carry proof of insurance.
That is something funny.
Don't live illegal.
I live legal, apparently, because I didn't know you were supposed to register your off-road vehicles here
You live legal or you
illegally.
Oh,
I probably break 20 laws a day, but my specific point was on the registration of off-road vehicles in Alaska. Mine aren't registered. I didn't know that they had to be until I looked at one that we just bought, and it's got registration stickers on the side, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, I've been off-roading all this time. My vehicles aren't registered. Fuck them.
I think that if you're in the middle of doing whatever you're doing and not creating a catastrophe, it's not a problem. You know?
Oh, yeah. Don't draw attention to your chat, which I don't tend to do when I'm kicking off on my quad.
Yeah.
You know.
Or if you're not riding where you're not supposed to be, you know, it's like...
Well, if I'm riding where I'm not supposed to be, you can bet I'm not going to have registration on the vehicle because I don't want you to be able to trace it back to my ass.
Technically, everywhere in Alaska is like, you can ride anywhere.
Pretty much. I've mapped out all the trails through all the bushes and shit, you know, within 10 miles of here.
Mm.
On that, both on the ATVs and on the dune buggy.
Nice.
And the dune buggy is not as much fun on an Alaska fucking trail as you think it would be.
Whoa.
But great on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
not on the trail. Hurt your ass on the
You're
trail.
talking about the Odyssey that's out there, right?
No, well, it's like an Odyssey. It's a dune buggy. It's a Volkswagen dune buggy. Honda Odyssey, those bastards were fun.
Yeah.
I used to have a couple of them as a kid. They're fast as fuck.
We're not talking about the van.
No, not the vans.
It's like the 1970s, 80s go-kart.
Yeah, with the two-stroke and the centrifugal clutch with the 1.5-inch belt. That would just, I think, scream. If I could find one, I'd buy it because they were fucking awesome. But no, this is a homemade dune buggy out of a Volkswagen Bug, 1970 model Bug, I think.
Okay.
And so, but it's fun as hell. I mean, take it out on the beach, you'll do 180s like nothing because it's got those two joysticks in the center, so you can independently brake the left and right tire. So if you just want to like whip it 180 left, you just go left, pull the left lever, whips right around 180 like nothing. It's fun as hell on the beach. So, but yeah, next summer we're gonna take them out and have some fun.
Sounds like a plan.
Get bored. I got another set of axles out there. We could weld up and put another one together.
Well, hopefully, if I can pull that whole loan together and try and get those cameras and GoPros, you'll be right. You're right. Just a loan a GoPro. And
I got fucking cameras. I'll loan you now. I mean, I get you need it for the ammo, but don't make that face. I mean, bought them off Temu.
I gotta have some kind of ownership for myself because if I let everybody help me, then it's like I had a helping hand. I'm not making fun of the state of Alaska whenever I am expressing myself as a civilian living in this state.
You could look at it as you're friends with somebody who started an entertainment business and is willing to make you and everyone else involved in it equal partners. So it would be your equipment. You would just be borrowing it. What are you looking at the phone for?
I have no freaking idea. It popped bottles at me, so...
Oh, someone wants you.
No, that's my Bible letting me know that I have a courage streak of 1.
1?
Yes.
You have a Bible today?
I have my Bible on my phone. It's the Bible app, but yeah. Yes.
You have the Quran app as well.
That's an undisclosed application.
That
one's illegal. It gets you on the watch list of the FBI.
Why do you guys talk about apps?
Oh,
Because
my phone chirped at me.
don't worry about it, boy. Just worry about what you need to worry about. You're 10.
You see, what we do is when we get on the headset, we flow. You know, we just kind of spittle a bunch of stuff off.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah. I was about to go to South Park. I was like, it's like South Park for the most part. It's like South Park. I don't think he's Cartman. Okay? And I don't think
I'm not fat, big man.
Yeah, Kyle.
Okay. I don't think I'm
No.
Kyle. I don't think he's Cartman, and I don't think I'm Carton, and I don't think he's
Clearly, I'm Craig, and this is
Hanky,
this is
Mr.
Tolkien.
Hanky. Mr. Hanky. It's like those literal.
It's Mr. Piggy, the Christmas Pooh.
Yeah.
He loves me. I love you. All right, I'm done. I swear. All right, everybody. We're going to call it there tonight. It's been fun hanging out, yakking with y'all. Silent Night 3. Just 3.
371, but we went with 3 today. Just only 3 today.
Only 3.
Silent Night 371, just 3.
Silent Night, 3 cat girls. Let's go on the next one.
I don't know if I can handle. I just want 1.
Wow.
I don't. That's like begging. Never mind. Okay, so I want 2 because I don't want to sound like a beggar. Okay, so I don't want 3. I can't handle 3. I'll take 2 because 1, I sound like a begger.
Well, that way they can switch out when one gets tired.
It's like, I want 1. You're begging. It's like, no, I'm not.
I'll take 7. Is there a limit here? I'll bag them all.
Hey,
Yes.
3, 2,
Just 2. Just 2, everybody. 372,
Yeah.
apparently.
No, 371.
271. All right. Well, we appreciate you hanging out. We'll catch you on the next one next Friday. Big upgrades, Dane Bram's Radio. Dropping live tomorrow. I'll have some more videos up tonight. Catch you later.